Hello and welcome back to the Scorching Hot Takes podcast. You may notice my vaguely cowboy themed t-shirt, and that's because today is the day that Westside Cowboy released their first album, It Goes On. Woo! As you can tell, I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, probably your most anticipated release of the year, right?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, we've had 3 of the singles so far, been loving all of them, seen them perform live as well.
Yes.
Well, we've seen Pinup Boys perform live anyway. But yeah, I've been hearing good things, like some of the reviews have come in and stuff, and, you know, like, this could be a very strong album. So I'm just hoping it lives up to it after all this.
And also just singles based.
Yeah.
It's already minimum a 3 out of 10. Is it 10 tracks?
It's 11.
11 tracks.
Right, let's do it. Intro, Kickstone's The Boys.
This might be my song of the year, by the way. So, fitting intro.
Maybe soon I'll follow you and I will see for myself. Out of some blue or some fantasy fortune. Have you heard that the boys are gone this time?
It's mixed differently to the single.
Is it?
Maybe.
Might just be these headphones.
Might be the headphones, yeah.
They always throw me off.
Pull my shirt, boys are gone this time. Kickstones in the car shoot past. You know you got face like a fool and totally fine. Have you heard that the boys are gone this time? They're gone this time. This time. Have you heard that the boys? Have you heard that the boys? They're gone this time.
Boys are gone.
Oh, it's such an unbelievable song. The build is just... It's perfect.
I like how all the layers come in subtly, even like just the patience with who's going to be singing, like just the development of that, and then towards the end, just like the fast strumming rhythm guitar is so addictive.
Yeah, and it's the fact that the 2 guitars, the bass, and the drumming are all kind of chugging along together. It's such an infectious rhythm. It's just amazing.
Yeah, fully agree.
If I could be in any band, I'd be in Westside Cowboy. No, I genuinely mean that. Any band right now, I would be in Westside Cowboy.
Because they seem like such cool people as well.
Yeah,
Like,
I would. Hey guys, if you're watching, I would just like have a guitar and just kind of strum, but I'd be unplugged because I can't do that.
You could do maraca. You could do some maracas.
I'll be Bez.
Yeah, you'd be a good Bez.
Thank you.
One cool thing as well, recorded in Leeds. If you know us, we're based in Leeds, so that's cool. And the album cover was shot in Armley in Leeds as well.
Yeah, but you have to remember we're not actually from Leeds.
I know, but
I do like to reiterate this.
I know, but we're part of the
Mucky
scene
Leeds.
and stuff. The scene and stuff. All right, you just ruined my whole point there. Let's get into track 2, which is called Paper Chains. Let's go. Like that high bass.
The paper chains inside. Let the breeze blow circles in the hallway light. I catch my breath in the doorway of the cardboard room. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on.
Like it.
Got your head pulled back with a makeshift bow. Behind the brave face building on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and
Oh,
Ew. So the Velvet Underground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any thoughts on that, Master Maxwell?
Did you just call me Master Maxwell?
It was meant to be Mister, not Master. But
Yeah,
I kind of like
You're right.
got flustered.
Call me that again.
Yeah. Any thoughts on the song before we get carried away?
Yeah. I just love them. I think I'm speechless, not because it's the best song I've ever heard. That was a great song, don't get me wrong. I just feel like I can't fully appreciate it yet.
Oh, for me, these have been very, very immediate for me. I actually would say like...
don't get me wrong. I'm appreciating it. I just can't get my words out.
Okay, fair enough. For me, they just seem like they're just like effortless songwriters.
They're so locked in.
Yeah. Like, this is a debut album. I feel like we mention this a lot at the moment. I mean, there's just a lot of great debuts coming out.
Yeah.
But I feel like Westside Cowboy a perfect example of like not rushing into creating a debut album. They've sort of tested the waters with some different sort of sounds in the sort of alternative rock sphere. And from the singles, and then this is our first sort of album track, it feels like everything's just comes so naturally to them.
Yeah.
It feels like they just churn
you know
these
what,
songs
You know
out
what this
now.
song exemplifies? They've got such a good ability to write a catchy song with infectious lyrics, the bass lines often kind of seem to kind of carry the groove like any music ever. Cheers, Max. But I think they have this really locked in bass layer that allows exploration, like the guitar parts and some the drummer, I think he's called Paddy. He's unbelievable at being able to hold down the bass of the structural rhythm and everything and just do some madnesses on top.
I was going to say, the frantic drum freak out you got in the middle part there before it dropped back in was crazy.
Yeah. And to go from that and then just straight locked back into the groove.
Yeah. I feel like that would be awesome to see live as well.
I can't even do that when I'm air drumming.
No, yeah, it must be tiring.
Yeah.
Next one is Doorra. This was actually my favourite single.
Oh, really?
Yeah, actually was. A little bit of a...
This is probably my second favourite, I think.
Cool. All right. I'm happy listening to it again.
Flash the lights past the window of mine, and I've got nothing left to say to you.
It's that guitar. I love it.
Please come home.
It's just Sterling Morrison.
Man on the street neck walks past the window.
I like the very rock and roll chords.
See himself.
I just love the melody here.
Yeah.
And you find yourself sitting on the stairs, wondering where they
Yep. That's still my favourite up until this point for me.
It's an addictive song, that one. That melody, the chorus, I love that it's such a cool song. It's got the bass of that kind of T-Rex-esque, really kind of proper rock and roll chords. But then on top, there's that really light melody, and the harmonising is almost really quite emotional. And that kind of guitar part at its core, in its kind of rawest form, you wouldn't automatically correlate to those kind of harmonies and melodies.
No, I do agree.
A genius song.
Yeah, I really enjoy the sense of longing you get from it as well in the lyrics, and just like the chord progression really hits me on an emotional level. And like I said, that melody guitar that sort of comes in throughout the song, the sort of build, and then a bit more of a distorted ending just ties it all together.
That bass
really well for me. Yeah, when it hits, it hits. Next song is Well Done, Kid. You did it.
Maybe this is just what I am now.
Love that. Back of my ears.
Maybe I always was. And the person has gone, but if you ever find out what happened to me, hold on to that thought, hold on to that thought.
Magical. Magical.
No notes.
You know what it is? You know we talk about the Radiohead structure.
Yeah.
There is a Westside Cowboy structure that they're perfect at. And that song did very similar to Kickstones.
Right.
Because it has that, and a few of their songs have it, where they kind of build and build and build and build. And I can remember the first time we listened together to Kickstones, and it was when we were in York.
Yeah, yeah.
And we were kind of thinking there was going to be another final build-up, because you get the build-ups and then it's like it rises and it almost feels like there could be another big moment at the end. And that's another example of how it kind of got bigger, dropped a bit bigger, dropped a bit bigger, bigger, bigger. And rather than having like, which you might want this something to happen, it kind of builds and builds and builds and drops out, and it's like the song doesn't end and the story doesn't end. I really like it because it just makes me want to listen to it again.
Fair. I somewhat agree. I think they almost resolve themselves without needing to get too big and loud and just like feel like they have to come to this like sort of climactic ending. I feel like they resolve themselves almost like so for example with this one, I really enjoyed the hold on to that thought sort of bridge extended bit with the hypnotic
But it keeps building and building and building.
And you get the tempo increase, and then you get like that last chorus, everything sort of coming together.
Mm-hmm.
And then it drops out. For me, that's its kind of resolution.
Yeah,
there.
that's what I mean though. Like
But it's not like the story's not finished. It's finished without needing to like overpower it and become overblown. Because I think a lot of the time, especially in like pop music and stuff, it seems to just get like very big at the end for no reason.
Yeah.
Here they feel like they're making like conscious choices, and is that the way they want to end this song? No, not necessarily. And it actually serves more powerfully, just sort of bringing it calmly to
Do you know what I mean though? Like rather than it kind of being a build up, boom, it's kind of build up, 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 drop out, and that's the song.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. But,
Yeah, we do agree. We're just putting it in different ways.
But they almost kind of have you get multiple builds though. They're very good at like
that's
the,
what
the
I mean.
ups and downs.
It's like a kind of, it's like waves, but if the waves were getting bigger and bigger each time, like it's what's it called? Whatever and troughs. Come on. Peaks and troughs.
Yeah, there you go.
Peaks and troughs. Yeah, I just love what they do.
Yeah. All right. Next
Keep
track.
it coming. Keep it coming.
Worried Age.
I turn the corner to your street. Who knew if you could cut me, I could bleed. We are a worried age. We are panic feels more real than I thought. Oh, it eats and it sleeps and it roars.
I like them keys.
But I just can't understand how the sentence never scans quite right. And I sit in my car with the engine off. It's more to me than everybody sees. Then they split me. We are a worried age. We are panic feels more real than I thought. I mean it when I say that nothing else has worked.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
again, no notes. I got a lot of that song on an emotional level. It was
Yeah.
very relatable. Love the patient build. Yeah, they're great in terms of structure in their songs, I think. Like we just sort of discussed.
Yeah.
That one
And it was
a
that
little
same
bit different.
So good. Yeah, I love that one lyrically.
Yeah,
Good
probably
story.
a lyrical standout on this on the
Yeah,
album
I think
so
so.
far, I think.
Also, just to note kind of what we're kind of getting towards halfway in now. Yeah, pretty much bang on.
Yeah.
What a well-flowing album. It kind of hasn't felt kind of jolty or misjointed. It's kind of pieced together really, really well, I think.
Yeah, definitely agree with that.
Number
Alright.
6.
Next song, Big Wheels.
What a wagon wheel.
Take the guns away. Love isn't found in a shell, but it's found by a door. There's nothing else for me to see. Big wheels keep on turning round and round.
I thought that was going to be Tina Turner for a second.
Well, Mary, keep on burning. It works.
With your blockbuster DVDs and the doors creak of the howl.
I love it. Beautiful.
Yeah,
I think I've got that song cracked, by the way. As in about what it's about.
go.
Big wheels. Keep on turning.
Yep.
I think it's about moving forward because in the first verse, they said something about someone taking guns off them
Yeah.
on the first EP that was sleeping with a gun. They mentioned something about shells, and then the next line was, I've got nothing left to see. Can't see. Moving forward.
So do you reckon there's a bit of like...
Either I've cracked it to an extent, although I'm sure there's more to it, or crazy coincidence and I'm completely delusional and my brain hasn't moved on from GCSE English.
No, you might be onto something. I mean, surely like if those kind of reference points
Yeah.
are cropping up, there might have been a conscious thought there. I didn't actually catch that on first listen, so thank you for bringing that up. I do think though, like a lot of their imagery that they create does feel very relatable, even across like the EPs and now the stuff on their album, which I do like. You know, like
Yeah.
they stick to what they do best.
Yeah.
And yeah, great imagery created on that one.
I think they're very good symbolists. There's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
that kind of, there's like, you can kind of trace through all their music, like certain things being mentioned and certain images cropping up, and I really like it.
Yeah, definitely. Pinup Boys Now, which is the second single that was released.
If nothing else, at least I looked alive. I was standing to attention by the time that you arrived. And still I sit a minute to myself, but it's the face that I was pulling when you looked right through me. Pull me aside. You try and kill me, boy. Think I'm like
There's something so Benzy about
one
that.
of your pinup. If nothing else, at least I looked alive. Then a man like me can't see. Oh, it's the face that I was pulling when you looked right through me. You learned your limits, did you stay that way?
I love a song, right? Especially in like the DIY alternative rock scene where you can hear the room it was recorded in. I love that. I love that. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, it just hits even harder in the context
Such a
of the
good way of
album.
putting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just love there's something so infectious about at the end of the line of the chorus where it does the dun, 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 that little progression there. Alarm. New alarm.
Oh, next song's called Coyote. Johnny Mitchell cover. Imagine it actually is. That would be.
Imagine Jacob Stories is on it.
All right, let's get into it. That would be a good cover, by the way. Do you know if anyone has covered that?
It's a very good question. I don't know.
Place on planet Earth. We'll make it so easy.
This isn't Joni Mitchell.
For them
I'm well aware of that,
and
mate.
put a road
Jeez.
straight down through it. Oh, Mr. Coyote, I think you'd better move. And the rocks here have grown hands to reach out for each other instead. This is the most beautiful place on planet Earth, and I'm killing it with every step. And of the people, have you ever once thought things through? Trees are turning red, and the rocks here have grown hands. And if you're the man of the people, oh, Mr. Coyote, I wish I had never met you.
What a great song again. Really powerful.
Now that I'm thinking about it, translating these into like the live context, these guys are going to be shattered. There's so much fast playing. There's so much fast playing, like from the guitar strumming to the fast drums, like, and then obviously like the shared vocals, like they're not really getting a breather.
There is like a wedding presenty element about them. Well, it's quite jangly, but it's not like a kind of Johnny Marr jangle. It's more of like a kind of rigid rhythm-based jangle, like kind of like in like a thin, punky Gang of Four way, but a bit more, a bit dusty and heavier and slower a lot of the time. As in, like, it's not, doesn't feel as kind of nippy.
No, I know what you mean. I think the wedding present's a great sort of reference point for that. Other bands that sort of come to mind when I just think of them in terms of the sort of the sharing the vocals, attacking different sounds in like the indie sort of rock scene. Bands like Yola Tango and
Pixies I get a lot of.
Broken Social scene as well, just in terms of the that community DIY nature, the sharing of the vocals. And I think it's great. It just feels so welcoming to listen to. It feels like they're all sort of
there is a
exploring each
general
other's chemistry and coming together to make music that they all want to actively contribute to.
I'm noticing a general warmth of production as well. It's all quite warm and fuzzy, even when it's very stripped back. It feels raw, but with a fluffy layer.
Okay, next one is called Patchwork. We've got 3 songs to go. Damn.
I love that.
I wanna know, move the heavens and the sea, but I can't understand. House on the shore, with moss covered stone. And again. It would take a lot of patchwork to cover my sin.
That piano is going to be cried to at some point.
Maybe a little bit rash to say this. That might be their best song.
Honestly, at first there was like that kind of weird bit at first that almost foreshadowed the keys that were to come. And then it was building and I was thinking, good, not my favourite so far. That end section, soon as them really cool piano, that really cool piano part came in, which felt really unorthodox and kind of mixed in a strange place, in a strange way, and kind of sat in the background of that kind of rhythm that's been going the whole time of the guitars and the bass and the drums. It kind of sat in a different place, which almost made it better.
For me, yeah, you know, I fully agree.
In fact, it didn't almost make it better. It did make it better.
Definitely did. Yeah, what I really liked, my favourite thing about it is the distant mix you got on that piano. It sounded like it was almost being recorded.
That's what I'm meaning, yeah.
Almost. It felt like the piano was a song and they were like playing another song to it. The piano's going on in like the back of the room and they kind of created another song over it. But honestly, that was like a spiritual experience.
Yeah, that was
but then
so emotional.
But then lyrically, very human.
Yeah.
So I love like how they sort of work together. Yeah, definitely one that's going to be like one to grow on a lot of people. And I think even me, I'm going to like get a lot more out of that. But yeah, just on first listen, I don't know if I'm being a little bit rash and jumping the gun. But that for me is like blowing my socks off more than any other Westside Cowboy song has on first listen.
I don't hate that opinion at all. That's also, I can imagine if I have a long day at work, walking home, it's dark, that comes on, tired, hungry, could quite easily cry.
Yeah, there was an emotional level to it, for sure.
Massively.
All right, next song, Take My Leaving As I Love You. Penultimate track. I was saying to Max earlier, I love the word penultimate, so I had to bring it in here.
If you can only nod, sat cross-legged on the bed, and just quit while you're ahead. We've known each other so well, so long, I can't imagine you don't see that. It's as if I didn't know delicate wires we balance on. Throw your coins into a well, and pretty soon the water tastes like copper. And if wishing made some sense, this conversation wouldn't end. Please take my leaving as I love you, as my last leaving promise.
Like that. Do like that.
I was thinking, because I will say, often a very raw and acoustic one, there is times when I prefer it to you in general. I was going to say, if you went, no one didn't do a lot for me, this microphone was going to be lodged within your skull. Yeah, beautiful song. I love guitar like that, just in its rawest acoustic form, kind of them really deep strings. You can hear the buzz. It's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. It's the most intimate form of instrumentation.
It felt like it was right here.
Yeah.
And I love that. And it kind of goes into what I was saying earlier about how sort of communal and welcoming it all feels. Like that felt like a campfire song, bro.
Yeah.
Like we just all just sat there, someone's got the guitar out, it just sings a beautiful song. And I love that you can get that within the album experience.
That was beautiful.
And a bit of a pace change as well, which is nice.
Yeah.
Damn, the last
And
song,
this is the outro.
which is called You Could Have Died There on the Dance Floor.
Good title.
I like that for an outro title as well.
That is the ad-lib for this album, by the way.
Yeah.
Going home, 'cause the city tends to be. I couldn't stand for standing upright in the busy brake light street tonight. And I could tell that you looked tired in the blue lights from your phone, like your skin was stretched out tight around your hollow temple bones. And this house can crush your chest until it's real enough to see. Concave, my hands make pushing hard into your spleen. Well, I was outside looking in through the plastic prison screen. You're singing through the wall with your hands across the rail, and the bus hit mid-speed with every crushing piece of detail, and the tiles clipped our heads before they crashed into the ground. Oh, I'm everything but perfect, but I'm trying, so please keep me around.
So maybe I'm being a little bit harsh, little bit of a underwhelming, for lack of a better word, outro. I feel like maybe,
Oh my god, I thought you were going to say album then. I genuinely thought you were going to say album then.
Bro, have you not been listening to what I've been saying the rest of the time? I feel like it's a little bit forgettable compared to some of the other songs. I actually think I maybe would have preferred, what was it?
Piano
Take My Leaving As I Love You as an outro. I feel like that kind of summed things up.
Yeah, maybe. I do like a kind of mellow, kind of warm down,
And
cool down.
I'm not against maybe a slightly more upbeat outro, but I don't know. That didn't add too much to the album experience for me.
I mean, quite a short song, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 2 minutes. 2 minutes something.
Maybe. I think sometimes I just associate outros with a long title. Sometimes, I don't know, I kind of have an expectation there, but I don't think I did have an expectation there, and I think I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a criticism for this album.
My only other thing that's coming to mind...
I'm sure I'll come up with some, because I'm like that. But as of right now, I can't think of anything.
My only other thing would be, because they're kind of like in the alternative rock sort of sphere that their music operates in, they're very good at exploring different lanes to it. Like you see plenty of variety on here and across the EPs and stuff. My only thing that I maybe would have liked on one song would be like an out and out like slapper and a half where they go all in like all right. Something we didn't get like the super intense kind of like proper Pixies Surfer Rosa type of style, which I do like from a song like All Right, which is one of their most underrated tracks. I think.
All right.
And you do definitely get banger moments. Don't get me wrong. There's so many bangers on here from Pinup Boys to Kickstones. The intro, Paper Chains was probably the biggest out and out straightforward banger with that like frantic drum freak out. I don't know. Maybe this is something that only future listeners can tell. But with that being said, I'm not going to be all down in the dumps. You've seen my reactions throughout. Love that. This
is a great album.
Yeah.
But I also don't have any criticisms for it. So as of now, it's a 10 out of 10.
That's all right then. I'm excited to dive into it more because I think there's so much symbolism and songwriting, standout performances in there that I'm just going to get more out of on future listens. But yeah, top tracks for me, I think Patchwork, Doorra, and then, maybe still Kickstones or Paper Chains I really enjoyed as well.
I could agree. Worried Age.
Worried Age was... Oh, actually, maybe Worried Age is sneaking at that number.
Big Wheels right because I'm happy that I got something out of it. Metaphorical.
Yeah. I hope you're right with that. I hope someone else maybe like sort of confirms that at some point. 'Cause I do feel like you've probably got to be onto something there with all the coincidence.
Gotta
It
be.
feels like sort of purposeful.
Or it was just a thing of we've done all these songs in the past and now we want to become Tina Turner.
I genuinely did think that they were going to properly interpolate.
It was there was something about like the kind of melody of the way they sung it that kind of felt,
I thought we were about to get it.
Oh, that would have been good actually.
But yeah, I'm looking at this track list and like, yeah, no nerds. Solid album for a debut.
Yeah.
As well. Like that's the other thing. It just felt so experienced and effortless, like they've been churning these songs out for God knows how long.
Yeah. That's the thing. Recently, there is albums coming out where there's definitely plenty of debut albums where I'm thinking, yeah, that's clearly a debut album. You've got to do better than that to impress me. But there is albums that I listen to where I'm like, how are this people's first albums?
Yeah.
Because
Man, Woman,
they're just
Chainsaw, very good recent example.
very, very good recent example.
If you've not checked that album out, Man, Woman, Chainsaw's Cannonball. Because they also sort of share the vocals. Definitely different sort of instrumental style. They're a bit more like in the art rock realm. But if you like this, I feel like you will
probably
get quite a bit out of certain tracks on there. Like a Nosedive, for example, which is one of my
great
standout
song.
songs of the year. Anyway, it's not about Man, Woman, Chainsaw. It's about Westside Cowboy.
Westside Chainsaw.
Um,
Man, Woman, Cowboy.
I'm just looking at the track list, sort of if there's any sort of final thoughts I have right now, and I feel like I've sort of said everything I'd like to say. You the same?
I think I have also.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for watching, people.
Let us know what you thought of the album. What are your pros? What are your cons? What are your criticisms? Did you notice any kind of lyrical goodies that you can educate us on? Or did you have a different interpretation of what I thought I figured out? Thank you very much for watching. Let us know what upcoming albums you potentially want us to react to. Press the big subscribe button. And then just after, click the bell next to it in synchronization. That'll do. Over to this guy.
Thank you very much for watching, people. We'll see you in the next one. Toodles.